filming a second video under my new lights. However, you didn't get to see the first video because it stopped filming almost at the end. I was very upset and disappointed. So I am filming under some new lights around my vanity thing. They're LEDs, they're a little bit harsh, but we're gonna go with it and see what happens. I always forget to do the wetting of the beauty blender before I sit down, and that's real annoying, so hold on. Woof. So I've gone in with my, I always say going with, I'm real annoyed with that, to not do it. Today I should be using, is that any better? Probably not. I have already washed and moisturized my face using the Rainforest of the Sea by Tarte products. Love them. It's been about a week or so since I've had those products, and my skin feels a little firmer. It feels softer, so few bonuses there. Primer this morning I'm going to use. Did I just do it again? How can you not when you're saying you're going to use something? How else to say it? Step 1, primer, NYX Illuminating Primer, Born to Glow, whatever. This one. I really do like this primer because it does give you a nice illumination under your foundation. And I'm just going to do it now because I always frickin' forget. I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes using the TooFaced Shadow Insurance. I always forget. I forgot yesterday, and you can definitely tell when you're not wearing it. Well, I can tell on me when I'm not wearing it because my eyeshadow is just gone. And I always do that too. I'm always like, okay, so, okay. Mixing Mary Kay's Luminous Wear Liquid Foundation with my NYX HD Studio Photogenic. I used to do this quite a bit, and then I stopped when I started using my CC+. But I'm feeling a little nostalgic today. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm putting all of the products I'm using out in front of me so that I can remember what I've done and what I haven't. Tarte Shape Tape in the color Light. Baking the under eyes with the Ben 9 Neutral Set Colorless powder, and still not liking this little container and how I'm using it. I really need to look into getting a little dish that is much wider because this is not very effective. I'm making a freaking mess, man. And then whatever's left in the cap, it doesn't really go back in. It just makes a mess. Hashtag setting powder problems. A little bit of chocolate Soleil for my bronzer. So my dog is going to the groomers today. I'm going to have lunch with a friend. Sometimes it usually takes like 2 to 3 hours or 3 to 4 hours to get her groomed. So I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of my time. My adventures in the big city, because I live in a small town just outside of the large city. I don't go anywhere very often anymore, so I quite enjoy being my little hermity self and staying home and doing stuffs. I quite enjoy that. Milani, of course. This is the blush of my dreams right now. I used to never, ever, hardly ever wear blush. because I thought it made me look more red than I needed to because I was so red anyway. However, I also was not using the correct foundation or any concealer at all. I feel like the blush is slightly necessary to bring that nice color back to the face, depending on the look you're going for and what other products you're using, of course. Especially with this neutral set powder, it leaves such a light brightness underneath. Those eyes need that extra of color.
Sweet highlighting palette in Solstice! I could totally be a salesperson for makeup and...
Makeup my jingles, right?
Makeup my jingles, right?
I'm going to go in, I'm thinking Hemisphere might be a good choice today. That's this one up here, the purpley one. Look at that. Favorite highlight. I look like I just got into a glass of milk, honestly. And I'm okay with that.
Raising the roof on the highlight situation.
TooFaced Chocolate Bonbons palette. Because I need that chocolate fix. I am going out into the light of day today, so I do want to look somewhat presentable to the world. We're going to lay down a base today of Almond Truffle, this gorgeous guy right up here. And I've already primed my eyes, I didn't forget. So on goes our transition color. Oh, how about sprinkle? What about pinks? I have hardly ever used the pinks. I do want to stay, again, I'll use some pinks here, but I'm still going to do a little bit more brown work. I'm going to go in with some of this mocha on a blending brush and get that into my crease and the outer corner and drag it up with a light hand. And we're going to go for some of that soft cotton candy on the lid. It's a very faint pink tone, but I'm really okay with that today. Satin sheets up on the brow bone and inner corner. I want to darken out the corners a slight bit more. So I'm just going to barely go in with some of this Bordeaux right here. Kind of a dark burgundy wine color. That really warms it up. I like that. Take some cotton candy under the eye. And then a little bit of that almond truffle. Okay. Very soft, pinky brownie hue-ish tone to the eyes. Not gonna do any eyeliner or shadow eyeliner. I'm using my Covergirl Hydrofuge Lash Blast Volume. I like this one because it's like a brownish black. It's not totally black. And I think it's really good for a daytime look. And for lips, we're going in with one that I've had for probably far too long, Covergirl Iced Cappucinno, color number 708. And I'm sorry, I don't know a lot about this, but that is the end of the tube. That's as far as it goes, because I've used it so much over the course of decades, probably. No joke, probably decades. Is it toxic to me if it's that old? There's a little unevenness to the color because I usually put this over another color to soften it. You can kind of get the overall, it's not really a metallic, it's more like just a shimmery, like brownie nudish tone with a hint of a pink cast to it. I don't even know if they still make that anymore, so if not, sorry, but That's the way it goes. Last but not least, setting spray. I'm going to use my... Actually, I'm going to mix it up. I was going to use Urban Decay, but I'm actually going to go back to my NYX Dewy Finish long-lasting setting spray. There's still quite a bit in there. It's definitely not full. If I were to guess, I'd probably say there's probably maybe that much left. It's a nice setting spray. I like the spritzer. It gives a nice, steady, even spray. And it does have that dewy finish. This is my finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment so I know what you thought. If you have any suggestions on something that you'd like to see or whatevs, just let me know. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you have a fantastic day. I'm gonna go in with TooFaced. I'm gonna go in with, again, with the in-widths.